So this is the total lunar eclipse in Taurus for Aries. I'm trying to actually upload this all right before the lunar eclipse happens. It's probably happening right now as we speak. But yeah, it's supposed to be like, it happens once in a while, but not all the time. So this kind of has a bit of unexpected manifesting magic because we are talking about Taurus and it is a lunar eclipse. So this is when the sun shines its light on the moon, which the moon is usually symbolizing secrets. So there's going to be a lot of things coming to light in this as well. So, that's going to be in your own life. So it could be a bunch of things. It could be a crush coming out of nowhere. It could be somebody who's returning money to you or whatever have you. It's going to be a total surprise to you. So let's get into it with the 4 cards. Alright, so we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is for group number 1, which is how should I focus or relax or rejuvenate? And this was important because there was a 4 and a 1 contained with this number of things. So an important change is imminent. Beware of the invisible snag that could be harmful. So you might want to relax, you might want to rejuvenate after a major loss, or in America's case, the election results. But as far as I know, it could be something that's more personal than that. Okay. So let's see. There is a unconscious thought is coming to the surface of contemplation. This could be coming from a young man with a medium complexion, or a bachelor of some kind, or a friend or a lover. So like I said before, there's probably a crush, or there's somebody who's bringing you good news for some reason or another. Okay, so number 2 is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, it's kind of like you're moving on from something that was not really working for you. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. That wasn't working for you. So what obstacles stand in your way? With the 8 of Cups, there's going to be the number 12 with this as well. So there's good news, successful outcome of a business venture. There's also love, romance, and invitations. There's spontaneity for some, there's mystery, and there's instinct of what's going to happen next. You could be a little bit intuitive at the moment, manifesting, it helps everybody. So, there is auditioning and a showcasting of your talent. So you might be an influencer, you might be on a talent show, or whatever have you. There's something that you want to do and that you're trying to get from point A, which would be normalcy, to point B, being famous. So you're trying to move your resources over to show off your talents. There is also, you might be mentoring somebody who might be having trouble with either self esteem issues, or they might have talents of their own that they're kind of shy about showing, and they might actually be a friend of yours, or might be somebody who you know very well that does have emotional issues, or might have some other things that is holding them back. It could be an emotional detachment as well. So there's there's stuff there too. So you could be kind of pulling the jack of all trades at the moment. Um, so what type of intentions should you focus on? We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands has the number 15 attached to it. So take care. Trouble is looming over you. It may lead you astray from a false promise. So somebody's coming in with a very fickle promise or something that they don't wish to follow through with. I feel like it's all fancy words and not enough, fancy footwork, if you know what I mean. So there is a gathering of friends and a legacy. There's clarity, simplicity, and new life to your situation. There's also turning a situation around, reaching emotional balance and maturity, and becoming a leader. So for whoever has seen you in 2022 energy, you'll be moving on to 2023 energy, which could be very new, which could be very resourceful for you, which could be very fruitful for you as far as a fame based orientation. But I feel like you have to understand your audience a little bit more. I feel like right now it might be a bit of an too early to tell. So just be mindful with the lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse is like just new energy, new manifesting, new things in your life. This is a new you. This is a upgrade. Um, so what is the energy of the full moon for you? Because this is in a lunar eclipse mode. We have the Nine of Pentacles. My cats are gonna destroy my house. Um, so let's see. With this energy, there is good news, successful outcome of business ventures. There is also financial prosperity, but also anxiety about certain news, and a sacrifice without regret, self care. So you're going to have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're eating well, and you're kind of cutting out a lot of resources that take away a lot of your money and cash, because I feel like in the next year you're going to have to be stocking up on food and money. So I wouldn't be frivolously spending it on just anything. If you need it, get it. If you don't need it, don't worry about it. You need to have more of a thoughtful perspective on what you need. So everything kind of works out. So you could be going on an adventure. You could be going to a sunny climate. You might be going to California, Florida, Mexico, maybe Africa. Places that there's a lot of sun, there's a lot of heat, there's a lot of resources that you feel is necessary for your life or for your upgrade into this 2023 energy. So, could be moving towards that. In conclusion, with this energy, with the lunar eclipse, there is going to be sun, happiness, and simple joys. There's not going to be a lot of financial abundance, so you're going to have to make sure that if you buy cans, you need to kind of buy enough cans to last the month. So there's going to be simple joys, simple memories to be made, but make sure you have food, you have, you know, enough money in your bank account in case anything should go awry, and make sure that you have a, a bit of other resources that might be handy later on. So it could be just shifting gears in your life where you're more resourceful than you have been before, or you're kind of cutting the fat out of your life, which could be expensive things or expensive habits. which isn't bad. I mean, some people they love sushi like myself, or they like to spoil themselves with retail therapy every once in a while. But if you're gonna really cut the fat, a lot of that stuff is gonna have to be cut out of your life. So you're gonna have to make a judgment call as far as that's concerned. But if you cut the fat, it might be actually more profitable for you at the end of the year. So of the end of the year this year and end of the year next year too. So just to clarify. Anyway, so with everything, enjoy the lunar eclipse if you see it. It's very cool. It goes from a white moon to a yellow or red moon, which I think is really cool. In North Carolina, it went from a white moon to like almost like a red, purple, yellow moon, which was very mischievous, but also really kind of cool. It's almost like an artist was like watercoloring it. It was really neat. So, anyway, I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, take care of everyone, and I will see you in the next one. All right, later.